I got sugar all over my fingers. Hello there, my friends. Amit here. Welcome back to Food, Culture, Knowledge. We are going into Midtown Atlanta today to make our first trip into the recently rebuilt Krispy Kreme on Ponce. This Krispy Kreme has been a staple of this neighborhood since 1965, but has twice been a victim of fires, once in 1998 and again in 2021. After the 2021 fire, it was rebuilt from scratch with the help of basketball star Shaquille O'Neal, one of the partners at this location. Today, it's our pleasure to bring you here and show off this brand new place, and perhaps share what it means to those of us who have grown up around it. It is a special place for many of us. Besides history and nostalgia, they do serve donuts here, and they are quite delicious. When the iconic red sign is on, you know you can get a hot, fresh donut right off the line. There is a large display window where you can view the original glazed donuts being made from start to finish. The donuts are first extruded and then allowed to proof for a bit of time while making their way through this maze. After a while, they are ready for the bath in the cooking oil. One side is cooked, and halfway through, they are flipped by a machine so the other side can be cooked too. They are then sent into the glazer, where a curtain of liquid sugar coats the donuts. From here, they go straight into a box and into our hearts and stomachs. Let's get in line and put our order in and get our donuts. We will be sticking to tradition today, getting a dozen of their hot fresh donuts right off the assembly line. Let's do one of those and then a bottle of milk, please. Welcome to this iconic Krispy Kreme here in Atlanta, everyone. I'm so excited to be able to make a video here. I think when my family moved here to the U.S. In the 1980s to Atlanta, these were the donuts that we used to get at this location, and unfortunately it burned down a couple of years ago, and now it's reopened better than ever. It's so great. It makes me so happy to see this place reopened. It means a lot to us, I think, Atlantans who grew up here, around here, who used to, come into the city a lot. You had to get a hot glazed donut. I mean, you just couldn't go without it. Even if Krispy Kreme started, I believe, in North Carolina. I think Winston-Salem. They started in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I mean, Krispy Kreme is also an Atlanta icon, particularly this location. And again, I'm grateful that it's reopened. Big props to Shaquille O'Neal, you know, who I think co-owns this place, getting this place back up. Thanks, Shaq. We appreciate you. Show more love to my boy Victor Wembanyama. He's the real deal. He's gonna be the next thing, big thing. Well, he's already pretty big, but yeah, let's eat these donuts. I'm so excited. We got a little bit of moo juice, a little bit of milk, because why not? You gotta have something, right? Let's bite into these pillows. If you've never had a hot, fresh, glazed Krispy Kreme donut, you don't know what you're missing. So let's pick one up. Let's get one from here. Let's start making our way. So, cheers, y'all. Oh, there's just nothing like it. A hot Krispy Kreme donut just melts in your mouth. You don't even feel anything. Like, it's just pure bliss, in your mouth. You don't have to chew it. It just kind of melts. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Let me break it open. Kind of. You can see. Oh, that's beautiful. Yep. It's absolutely gorgeous, this thing. I love eating these things. They melt in your mouth. Oh man. What could be better? All right, one down, 11 to go. Now, for what it's worth, we're not doing any kind of challenge. I'm not going to try to eat like 30 donuts or whatever. I'm not trying to kill my pancreas here. We're just going to eat and enjoy a few. Because, I mean, you can always stick these you can take these home, stick them in the microwave for a few seconds, and they get rejuvenated. Obviously, nothing compares to having them hot off the line. That's just its own experience. But you can take these home, put them in the microwave for like 7-10 seconds. They come out great. Let's go in for another one. Oh yeah. And my fingers are just absolutely covered in sugar. I think they're out of napkins, unfortunately, but that's all right. We can get a little messier. Let's get a little bit of our milk. Oh. Milk and donuts. That's perfect. I always encourage people to drink water, because you should, but with this, you can't be having water. Get a nice glass of cold milk, bottled milk, have it with this. They also have coffee and smoothies and all that, lattes. So if you're into coffee and stuff, that's great. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but if that's your thing, definitely. I could inhale these just without thinking, and I have. Back in the day, I could take down like a box of a dozen like it was nothing. I don't recommend that, and I'm definitely not going to do that today. But yeah, the joys of youth. So the shop, originally, the building opened in 1965, and I think in the 90s they had a fire. It was the original fire, and it got heavily, heavily devastated then. But they rebuilt it, remodeled it, and then I think 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, another big fire. It just completely burned down, and I remember I didn't even read about it. I was driving down the road, and all of a sudden I looked to my left. It was like, what the heck happened to the Krispy Kreme? And it was gone. And boy, it was sad to see, because this is such an icon for the area. And without that red light being on, the area is not the same. It's not the same coming here to this place, driving through it. You got to have a Krispy Kreme here. So it's awesome. It's awesome that it's back. And we can all ruin our bodies and raise our blood sugar by eating these delicious pillows. Unfortunately, they're out of napkins, so I'm going to be caked in sugar glaze by the end of this video, but I think that's okay. I can live with that. Those of you who have watched our previous videos know that, you know, we're big fans of Voodoo Donut. Whenever we're able to get to one, especially the one in Orlando, we love it. But if there's one donut I could eat on my deathbed, if I had a choice of one last donut, it would be the Krispy Kreme original, hot off the line. Just, there's nothing like it in my opinion. I love this. I'm tempted to try to finish this box, but I'm to the age where I know better now, theoretically. So I'm not going to be stupid and try to do the full box, but until like that sugar level starts going a little too high, once the room starts spinning, I'll stop. This one's a little fatter than usual. I like it. This is like the Stay Puffed donut. I like it. Just look at that. Look at that pillowiness in there. That's perfect. Oh my goodness. Thank you again, Shaquille O'Neal. We need this place. There are lots of locations of Krispy Kreme in Atlanta. It's not that, you know, this is the only one, but, you know, you have to have this location. There's no substitute for this Krispy Kreme. As a native Atlantan, you know, I've lived most of my life in this city now, probably. I've lived most of it in the state of Georgia, a good chunk of it in this city now. You know, this is like home. You know, coming here to this Krispy Kreme, enjoying a donut. This is what I've been doing almost all my life, throughout all the phases of life. And it's cool to still come here and do it. Surroundings are a tiny little bit different, a little bit more updated now. But, you know, the memories are the same. You know, and the taste is the same. Prices are definitely not the same. I think a dozen is like $14.49 now. Excuse me. I just paid $14.49 for a dozen. I remember when there was like $7.99 for a dozen. So, inflation. But hey, what are you gonna do? I can feel the sugar levels rising a little bit. This is the first bit of sugar I've had since last Sunday. So every time I take in sugar for the first time, like starting cheat day, you know, it definitely hits me different. The body's like, whoa, all of a sudden you're giving me all this electricity. So I'm definitely feeling it. 4 donuts in. Maybe we'll do one more. Definitely get a milk with it though. The milk helps a lot. Helps cut through that sweetness. Good thing is there's a car wash down the street. I think I'll just run myself through it because literally I'm caked in glaze right now my pants, probably my shirt. I mean, glaze everywhere, so let's take a little walk through the car wash. It'll fix it all. Okay, if anyone at Krispy Kreme is watching, if they're corporate, y'all just need like a big bank of napkin dispensers on one wall. You know, we all need about like 100 napkins each while eating this. Just a thought. All right, last tiny bite, and then I'm calling it quits because, yeah, that's enough sugar, but not enough deliciousness. That never gets old. But the sugar levels definitely are hitting a certain level. I enjoyed that. That's what makes these things so dangerous. You can just keep eating them and not realize it. They just melt in your mouth and just, you can inhale them one after another and just be like, whoa. Like I said, back in the day, a dozen, I could have taken it down. Not wise, but it could have been done. But let's call a game here. But yeah, if you get a chance, come down, experience this Krispy Kreme. It's a wonderful place. They've done a great job rebuilding it. It's a very inviting place, It's very modern also. They got places where you can plug your phone in and stuff now too. So a little more touches that weren't here probably in the original 1965 building. But yeah, it's a great place just to hang out and enjoy. You know, donut, drink, whatever, because they got a little variety of drinks back there now too. So it's nice to see, you know, some different stuff. But yeah, staff were really friendly. You know, they were very helpful while we were filming this. So big thank you to them too. And yeah, come down here, get yourself, you know, a box of a glazed. Heck, get some of the other ones too. They have all the usual varieties, but when I come to Krispy Kreme, I don't look at anything else. I have eyes only for the glazed, original glaze. So come down here and get you a box.
Please honor us by hitting that subscribe button if you like this video.